Coach, I know you expected Arkansas to put some points up, but didn't expect to see this, I'm sure.
You know, see what I expected to see our players play better. You know, we're just not performing well. The statistics and the score aside, there's still assignment problems. There are opportunities out there. You know, it's just disappointing and concerning at this point. Getting a little bit thinner in personnel, but I thought the performance was very poor. We wouldn't have beaten the average football team tonight, much less we didn't play an average football team. We played a really good offensive football team, and it showed.
LSCC got rung out there in the third quarter. How's he for next week?
I don't want to get into too much detail. I only had one brief conversation with the trainer, but it's serious.
Okay. I put enough pressure on Malik tonight to have to do the defensive effort.
Not putting pressure.
I put sustained pressure.
Well, we tried to put a lot of pressure early by blitzing, and we gave up some big plays, and then we weren't getting any pressure on him with 3 or 4 people. You know, so we had to try to continue to bring pressure. Sometimes it had to be zone pressure because our matchups aren't good, skill on skill. And when you do that, you give up some short passes and things like that. He was able to hit. But, you know, I don't know that I ever really felt like anything we were doing was extremely effective. I thought early on we had some opportunities. We did some good stuff. You know, we had pressure coming on him one time. We sacked him at one time with the blitz. I think Akeem or Gus had the sack on him. We got the ball out of his hands real quickly on the first 3rd and 10, but we're not in position in man coverage. We let the tight end come out on a delay route and don't even cover him man to man. So there were things like that that start taking away from what you want to continue to do. But then when we got away from blitzing, we couldn't get any pressure on him with 4 people.
Were you expecting Arkansas to be as successful with the run, 110 yards on the ground tonight?
Well, I think y'all get into all these stat sheets, and there's all kind of hidden stuff in there. The reason they were successful on the run is because it got to a point where we can't score and we can't stop them on 3rd down. Why are they going to keep throwing the football and start running the ball? We did not fit the run well at times and didn't do a good job against it, obviously. But I think the running game was a minor story in this thing. I think early on, we're giving up too many passes, as we have. We're not good on 3rd down. And, you know, we just keep allowing people to stay on the field, give them too many bullets, too many shots. A lot of the rushing yards was piled up there at the end. 2 big runs were on their short yardage formation where they overload one side. And we did a poor job of forcing the run and did not overshift well enough to have people to fit the run. Some of it's technical. Some of it I thought was physical. I thought they just blocked us and knocked us off the ball.
Coach, what did you think the turning point was in the game that put it in Arkansas's favor?
Kickoff. You know, I don't. How do you look at this game and ask if there was any point in time where South Carolina was ever really, you know, I mean, we sat there and threw punches with them for about 30 minutes, but there were things, and you may not see sometimes. So we had successful plays. We had successful plays in which I knew we had problems because guys were not in position to do what they had to do. But I never felt like we were getting adequate pressure on him at doing certain things early in the game that we felt comfortable. And then we gave up some plays, just really against an offense like that with a really good quarterback and a great receiver core. When you get your chance to get off the field, you get off the field. And when you don't, it's just a matter of time. And that was the biggest problem early in the game.
Let me ask a quick follow-up on just what you said, the fake punt. What was your reaction to that? Because obviously that didn't keep your guys off the field.
Well, it didn't, but if it worked, it would have. You know, and the fake punt, the turnovers, sure they put us in a tough situation. But the problem is you put yourself in a situation when you can't stop people that you got to start trying to do fake punts in your own territory. When you learn how to stop people, you don't have to try to keep your defense off the field. So I have no problem at all with the call. From a standpoint of strategy, I have no problem at all with the call. You know, was it a good call? I don't know. Was it good, you know, schematically? Was it there? Should we have called it off? I don't know any of that. I don't have anything to do with that area. But as far as trying to run a fake punt at that time in the game, I don't have any problem with it. I think as a head coach, you're getting concerned about getting enough snaps. you know, and getting your defense off the field.